Hello viewers, JayFerGaming here, and in this video the main point's not really about the video. That's just going to be some F1 2012 footage, just a random 5-lap race against the AI. But I'm going to be talking about the features that have been announced for F1 2013 from the last few days, and just give my opinions on them. So it is quite exciting, and just first of all, going through my history, I did buy 2010, 11 and 12. I did really enjoy the games, though bugs so annoying at times, potentially game breaking. A few of them have been patched, but it really needs working on, and that's what really needs to be improved for 2013. So the main announcement was obviously classic cars, tracks and drivers. The first time I heard about this, I was so critical, just couldn't believe it. I just thought that they would have focused their attention mainly on these things instead of actually making improvements of the 2012 game, sorry. But it sounds like they have made quite a few improvements just to like the normal 2013 season. It'll take time. So classic cars, tracks and drivers, it does sound pretty good overall, and I'm feeling more excited than I was originally. But I did start watching F1 in '97, so that's kind of at the end of this classic period that's going to be included. My favourite years, I'd say 2003 was one of my favourites, and I'm just slightly disappointed that the early 2000s are not going to be included in the game. Murray Walker as well, the legend has to be in the game. I'm not sure how he's going to be involved in the game yet. Maybe just announcing something, I really don't know. I don't think commentary is going to be involved. But yeah, next feature, expanded young drivers test. I just thought it wasn't very good last season. Maybe good for beginners, but I'm not a beginner. Not being big-headed or anything. I have a good knowledge of F1 and I'm pretty good at the games. But it was so basic at times. It's just so annoying. Apparently the first day is going to be pretty similar, and then second day is going to be expanded, more difficult tasks, I'm guessing, which will be good for the more experienced drivers, because for them, I think, actually doing the young driver test was a bit of a trial instead of actually enjoying it. So helping the more experienced racers enjoy it, I think's got to be a main focus for this feature. A great thing, mid-season saves, that is just so good. Oh man, really needed it, because seriously, who has the time to spend 90 to 120 minutes just doing a race, and then including qualifying and practice as well? That could be up to 3 hours just playing the game for one race weekend, and you just don't have time with work and other things. So this is really good. So it will encourage people to do longer races, which for realism is definitely the best thing. I do enjoy 100% races, but I just don't get the time to do them. It's like for my career mode, could do that in the future, so that's really useful. I'm really glad Codemasters have included that. Next, Grand Prix mode. Why Codemasters? Why you got rid of it for 2012? Unbelievable. On my channel, as you could see, there was a series of my F1 2012 season. I hated career at the beginning. I thought it was quite difficult as well, because I wasn't the best back then. And so I just did a season as Sergio Perez, but I had to do the races individually, which was so frustrating. So Grand Prix mode, so many people requested it and were so angry when it got removed, and it has to be in the game, because why wouldn't you want to drive as your favourite driver? It just makes sense. RaceNet has been improved. RaceNet, I just didn't understand it last year. Apparently it was a beta, but I used it once, I think. I just found it quite boring. I'm the type of guy that likes statistics, so if there's a lot of statistics, then it'll be really good to see how many races you've been involved in, wins, etc. I just think it needs to be expanded on for this year. Next, graphics. From what I've seen so far, a few comparison videos from 2012 and 2013, it just looks so much better. It's unbelievable. the tracks and the atmosphere just looks so much brighter and cleaner. Just looks really good. Though 2012 was pretty good, but for 2013 it just looks so much more impressive, and I suppose with the removal of HRT, more memory to add certain things, and I think that's really helped the graphics. But the removal of HRT, oh no, I miss HRT. The main thing, this is just the biggest thing that has to be improved. The AI, it really does. Apparently they're going to be a lot better. They need to be more aggressive, going for moves, defending, and not act so stupid. At times they really are bad, especially in practice and qualifying, getting out the way. That's a major problem. Like, they're really conservative on the first lap, I feel. First corner as well. It's quite easy to make up loads of places. Another thing would be strategy, because for example when it starts absolutely chucking it down, every car goes onto the wet tyres at the same time, which isn't really good. There needs to be a bigger variation of strategy and these type of things. So putting all these things together, it is looking good so far. I do really hope there's more announcements. I saw a price as well on Amazon, 45 for the normal version, 55 for the legendary version, or whatever the names are. That's crazy. I'm definitely out there looking for a bargain. So if you agree with what I said, if you don't, just give me your opinions. I'd like to hear them. And what else should be included, that'd be great to hear. So this has been JayFerGaming, and I'm off.